What's going on? Anybody in here? Don't look like it. Yeah. What's up, American sports guy? How you doing? So, Gordon. What's up, Bobby? How'd y'all do up there on Tankersley? What's up, Brandon? Y'all can look at me and tell I fished today. Too long in the sun. Sunscreen would be a good idea, but I never do it. And I caught. And we all know how bad Fat Rob's been doing. He put the butt whooping on me today. All I can tell you is a white buzzbait. Oh my damn. I'd assume drop shot and throw a buzzbait. I broke a big one off today, Bobby. I don't know how big. What's up, boat fishing? You ain't out driving, are you? Yeah, I think. What's up, Katie? I think that anytime I try to do a tournament of any sort, it puts a mind block. Yeah, I would rather drop shot than throw a buzzbait, Bobby. I really would. Yeah, a little bit there. Yeah. Sunscreen laying right between my legs and never put it on. Yeah, I got a little bit there, bow fishing. Only thing that ain't, look at my, I don't know if y'all can tell if it comes up with my hands. They're red too. Sleeves up to my neck, they're good. Knees to my ankles, they're blistered. I stayed out there way too long in the middle of the day. I don't ever do that. I used to make fun of my buddy that would look like this every day. He worked for the Tex Dot. Bow fishing, they won't, by in the morning, most of this will be brown. You won't even notice it. Yeah, Bobby, and sat there and got that sunscreen seriously right between my legs. All I gotta do is put it on, but I just never do. Because I hate getting it on and get it on your hands, and if you got to touch a bait or tie a bait, it's just a mess. And when I'm rich and famous doing this, I'll pay somebody to put sunscreen on me while I'm fishing. I've had that spray. I don't like. I like a roll on. That's what I generally use. But it still gets, when it's hot. Today it wouldn't have been bad because it wasn't real hot. But when it gets hot, that stuff will melt everywhere. What I need to do is wear one of them buffs and wear a real hat. Hey, Fat Rob fished with me today, which I know he's not in here. He had something else to do tonight. He tore them up. I mean, tore them up on a buzz bait. Yeah, I need to, Katie. I really do, but it's probably not going to happen. Summer's over with anyway. The fish are already letting me know. No grass or lily pads in the back. I hadn't been to the back this year, Bobby. It's too far to paddle, and that lake to me is just dead. I can't catch fish up there. Yeah, y'all be on the lookout for Fat Rob's video. I'm sure it'll come up Monday or Tuesday. I hope. He had a banger day. Man, go down there where I dropped you that pin at and throw a white buzz bait. That's all I can tell you. And hang on. Bobby, I caught that 9-2 up there a couple of years ago, and I have not caught a fish over 5 pounds since then. Y'all go do that. Hey, hang on, be ready. You need to buy that boy a GoPro. I mean, just throw up to them grass edges everywhere and get that bug. You gotta have a high speed reel. You need a high speed reel anyway. Yeah, I mean they're coming out with a 9. Well, they don't know when they're gonna get them in the country, but I'll probably get one of them if it's any better. It's got to be better. That 8's pretty good. Only has a few flaws. How deep is it back there? Eh, you can fish a boat in there. There's plenty. There's always boats in there. Just when you go through them cuts, you get off the big motor and use trolling motor, and just push through that grass with the trolling motor. Bowfish and Falcon, do y'all have trouble with that Sylvania down there? Because I bet it don't never go away if y'all get it. Well, it takes a hell of a freeze for it to go away up here. Bobby, that lake's, I think, real close to Pool, so you can go everywhere on that lake right now. I think it's just about level full. Now they're finna start dropping it because they want it low when it starts getting cold to kill some of that Sylvania. And they have been spraying the shit out of it. I was down there Friday and they was running 2 spray rigs the whole time I was down there. I was probably down there 6 hours Friday. Yeah, I'll check it out. Yeah, if y'all could document that whole, high school deal, you don't see much of that on there. That'd be pretty interesting. That's a good thing, bow fishing. Y'all don't want it down there. That shit, yeah, it never die down there. Y'all live in near the tropical environment anyway, as far as the heat. And I was in them earlier videos of summer griping about them spraying it, but they need to spray more. I lose a little hydrilla over it. Yeah, I've never been on Falcon, but I've worked down there. I know how the heat is down there. What's up, NK Fishing and Outdoors? How you been? Is there some of it in town, Lake? I might have brought it up there. What's up, Dex? How you been doing? You been catching any of them big catfish? Hey, I don't even know if goats could eat that, man. It's just horrible. They put some kind of weevil in it to eat it. Man, I missed your videos. Y'all probably on lockdown, can't do no fishing right now. Yeah, I try to make sure my boat's clean and at least been out of water 5 or 6 days before I put it in any other lake. Because them seeds are so microscopic, you can't get them all off a kayak. That's generally when I start fishing down there and it's bad. That's the only place I'll fish, just where I don't spread it. Any of y'all that like fishing, y'all need to go sub Dex. I'm just gonna say it. You ain't supposed to say it like that on here, but y'all need to go check his channel out. Well, I try to keep up with all of them. I don't think I missed any. I know last year you were trying to get into like what looked like bass fishing. I don't know if you ever did or not. I try to keep up, but when you're doing 3 or 4 uploads a week, it's sometimes hard to keep up with everybody else. I've got one coming Sunday and got one film that I'll try to get up Tuesday. See, I read that Lone Star tournament, Bobby, and no, that ain't for me. That's not a team tournament. How you doing, Jeremy? Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, the individual tournament, you fishing in the same boat? No, that's a big pain in the butt. Okay, snakehead. I knew y'all had those over. That's a big deal over here. We don't have them in Texas. That's good, Jeremy. You been fishing? As you can see, I have been. Right, I understand he gets to fish for free, but still, you gotta keep your fish separate, and that's gonna be a pain in the butt. Yeah, I'd like to go catch some snakeheads, especially the northern ones. They seem like they are way worse than the Florida ones. Yeah, it's getting that time. Jeremy, I hope you caught that video that I did a review on a stand. Me and Cornbread. It's kind of funnier than it is anything else. Yeah, bowfish and falcon. They look. I've seen people cook it, and it looks like some good meat. And I'm trying to full armor bassin. They're not in here, but they do a bunch of snakehead fishing. They catch some monsters. It's a lock on stand. Somebody, I don't have it wrote down. I can't even look. XO Outdoors sent it to me to do a review on it. What I see people decks over here doing is catch them on like frogs, like our artificial frogs, and that looks exciting to me. I like catching fish on them. Yeah, and they wreck frogs too. You're not gonna catch very many before that frog's not any good. This year the frog fishing has been horrible in Texas. Yeah, Dex, they've got a bunch of them in Florida, all on the East Coast. They've got them, and I'd like to go to Florida and try to catch some peacock bass. They got them there too. Hey, I'm the same way, Jeremy, 100%. But I knew Cornbread would use it, so told him go on and send it. I asked them, did they have a pop up, because that's what I would rather have. Yeah, I remembered you were up on the East Coast somewhere. I couldn't remember exactly where. It's been horrible, Bobby. I ain't never in my life had so much trouble catching a frogfish. Hey, same thing, Jeremy. And I know I'm never going to the Amazon, so I'm gonna have to go to South Florida and catch them. I mean, no, Dex, I don't think we do. I'm not sure. I mean, probably the only place they would live would be in South Texas and South Florida, because I know they're kind of a tropical fish. Bucket list, yeah, there's a bunch of us want to go do that. Hey, Bobby, why don't we load up and go to South Florida? Carry the kayaks. I know a couple people down there. We might get on them. Yeah, they fight good. I just want to see one. You know what I mean? Other than looking at it in an aquarium or a video. The ones in Florida, they don't get that big, but they still put up a hell of a fight. All right, we'll do it. You got the gas. Let's go. Next time you take a vacation, holler at me. We'll go. I think there's too many people throwing a frog now. That's all I do anymore, Dex. That is all I do. Those guys are getting sick of watching my big butt in that kayak. This thing get cold, and when I can bum a ride in a boat, I'll bum a ride in a boat. It's funny, about the end of October, it'll be, 40 degrees in the morning here, and I won't want to get in that kayak. And we'll roll around to February, it'll be 30 something in the morning, and I'll get in it and fish like ain't nothing to it. All right, Jeremy. Bobby got a 4-door truck. It's fun, Dex. It's kind of addictive. I don't even really like getting in a boat unless I can run the front of it anymore. I used to fish out of the back of boats all the time. It bothers me something fierce to do it now. Yeah, I mean, I'd love, and the difference between a kayak and a boat is you don't have to bust out another 1,000 every month. Boats are expensive. That SS 127 is nice. Bobby's got yours a 10-foot Titan, isn't it? It's nice too. Looks like a bathtub, but it's nice because it pedals. See, Jeremy, that's the way I was forever. And then I got a kayak, and like, no, I want to be able to run in the trolling motor. Yeah, you got to pay for everything, gas, yeah, and work on them all the time. Yeah, it's just pain in the butt. 10.5, okay. Right. Gordon, have you seen the attachment they sell for the front of it where you can put a spot lock on it? I'm telling you, that's the way I would go if I had that bona fide. Yeah, way less, Dex. Way less. I mean, I'm actually taking tomorrow off to do maintenance on mine. It needs screws tightened up, and I got to adjust a few things. That's it. Boat fishing is always something with a boat. Unless you can buy a brand new one and keep it for 2 years and then get you another one, it's always something. Yeah, it's crazy how much it costs to maintain one. Hmm. Winter. Y'all's first tournament. Did y'all go to Fort the other day, Bobby? Dex, Bass Pro Shop sells a tracker. It's some kind of classic remake of the ones they made in the '80s, and it's under 11,000 American. Yeah, y'all didn't do any good up here, Bobby. So I've heard Fort was fishing like garbage anyway. Yeah, that tracker's actually, I mean, for 11,000, you get a lot of boat. But first thing you got to do when you buy it is put a decent trolling motor on it. So you just well say 12. Yeah, y'all were up there when that front was coming through. And you ain't got that boat loaded down with winter gear yet. So yeah, I can understand that. Hell, when I went yesterday morning, it was kind of chilly stepping in that water getting that kayak. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know me, I'm still in the Crocs. Yeah, for one boat. Yeah, it's like the ones you see them fishing the tournaments in, like the big guys. Them are $90,000 rigs. That's before they put tackle in them. Say, Falcon, I think y'all got more of that cold front than we did. It kind of stayed west of us, but it did cool off a little bit. Nobody realizes how big Texas is until you come in here and talk. I mean, I could drive to the other side of Tennessee as quick as I can drive to where Bowfish and Falcon's at. I bet your neck swelled up and you got to looking for deer, didn't you? Well, the state itself is large. It takes you 8 hours to drive across it, and that's at the narrow spot. It can take you up to 12 or 14. What are you gonna get, Bobby? I'll tell you the most economical one that I've looked at that I would buy and fish out of is one of them aluminum Vexus. If I was planning on doing any tournament fishing, it'd be one of them aluminum Vexus. Gunner, you itching? Yeah, it's like 56 grand. That's with two power poles and a nice trolling motor. Which that's out the door, 56. That's everything, taxes and everything. Right. How much does a car cost over there, Dex? A brand new one, a nice one. Because you're probably going to get your mind blown when I tell you over here. Which I don't know about car prices. I know truck prices. Half ton, 4-door, 4-wheel drive Chevrolet will run you about 55, 56,000. Two of them I would eliminate right off. I wouldn't buy an Express. They don't build boats for shit. They used to, they don't anymore. That tracker, you know what you're getting. You're getting something to fish on the weekends about once a month for it to hold up very long. And Phoenixes, they're nice. They're way overpriced. You live in East Texas, if you're going to look at a fiberglass boat, you got to at least look at a Skeeter. I mean, my God, they build them here. Yeah, they do, Jeremy. It's, I forget what they're calling. They're reasonably priced. I don't know if they. Yeah, a brand new car, like a brand new pickup truck here, Dex, like you would use to pull a bass boat, minimum is going to be $50,000. Yeah, I seen that. I do like that Ranger. I just had to go 7-1 to see if it was something I thought would hold up to a year's worth of tournament fishing. And I don't tournament fish, but if you fish 3 or 4 or 5 days a week, you gotta want a boat that's gonna tournament fish. Because boats like Trackers and even Express, they build them for the weekend angler. The guy that's gonna take it out once or twice a month, maybe 3 times a month, one day. Not me, that's gonna have it out 12 hours a day, 4 or 5 days a week. All right. Have a good one, Gordon. I have to, BC. I'm in here. It's expensive for us here, too. We just do it anyway. America lives off of credit. But have you sat in one? Which, Bobby, you're not going to fish as much as I do. I mean, not out of a boat. Yeah, the Vexes seem to be built good. Everything I've seen, and I've actually been in one, that it's a pretty nice boat. Put together right. Hey, BC, I dig that truck. I did not think I would like that. I like that truck. That's, I'm a little foreign truck driver too, with my old Nissan hard body. But she hauls the mail, she gets the job done. If I lock it in 4-wheel drive, it go anywhere I tell it to. Yeah, it's nice. I was surprised when you did your little tour around it. I was like, wow, I'd drive that. Okay, so yeah, y'all because what's that convert to about 30 here? Yeah, I mean, and that Ranger and Vexus, they're built by the same team. I mean, really and truly. Vexus came up because there's a bunch of designers got pissed at Ranger and left. That's where Vexus came from. And there's another company that's building a boat a lot like Vexus. I can't think of it, but I seen a video of it, and it's not a solid build. but it's a little bit cheaper. And I'm not gonna buy a boat that doesn't have a show on the back of it. Period. If it's not a Yamaha, I'm not gonna run it. Because I can take you and show you a 20-year-old Yamaha that will crank up and go right now and has had very minimal service. Plugs changed, case, oil change, and that's going to be about all it's ever had. And it's a 150, and it'll outrun 225s and 21 foot, but it is 18 foot. And he's talking about selling it, Bobby. That boat needs a little work, but not much. Will do, Bob. Hey, after it's over with, message me and remind me. I'll look it up. I hadn't looked at boats in a couple months. It'd take me a day or two to find it. If I got a boat, I need a camper too because I just wouldn't ever be at home. Yeah, they're nice. I mean, they're just not built quite like the Vexus, and they're probably $10,000 cheaper. That's even loaded up. But they don't have a. Either they only have Yamaha or they only have Mercury. I can't remember. Which I guess that's the only two big boys left anyway. Is it a Yamaha or a Mercury? The only thing I can tell you, if it's a Yamaha, when it gets cold, it's going to be a pain in the butt to crank. But after you get it fire off the first time, it's good the rest of the day. Even the fuel injected ones are cold natured. I guess Suzuki still makes a big motor because my cousin bought that big catfishing boat and I think it's got a Suzuki on it. Like a 325 or something. It is a 22 foot long, about 9 foot wide. One of the biggest boats Sea Art builds. And they got one of them spotlights on it. One of the biggest one of them's made. I told him during the spring when he's not catfishing, he already let me tournament fish out of that. But I don't think my Nissan would pull it back up around. Oh, it's nice hearing from you, Dex. Stop by more often. I try to do one of these either on Friday or Saturday or Thursdays, which I know, it's probably Sunday morning over there. BC Truck, have you pulled? Are you still in here? Have you pulled anything with that yet? Anything heavy? When Dex was posting every day I watch every video he made. He used to post at least 3 or 4 times a week. And they fishing them pay lakes over for them big catfish. That's crazy. Big catfish. Like, look like they could eat you if they wanted to, catfish. Alright, Bobby. Hey, if you get up and go to Pine, send me some pictures, because if you do what I told you and throw that white buzzbait, you'll catch a bunch. You'll see it and won't throw a frog, but you're wasting your time. Alright, everybody. We done ran about 42 minutes. We finna get out of here, too. I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning. And I might have took a nap for about 15 minutes, and it ain't been much. With a couple 1,000 pounds of mulch in a trailer. It handle it good? I mean, is it rated at a half ton, or? That's all that matters. Stopping and starting. If y'all go down there, I'm telling you, a white chatterbait, or not chatterbait, but a buzzbait. Rob was killing them. Alright, bow fishing. I have a video up tomorrow around 6, just like I try to do every Sunday. Y'all check it out. It's not the best, but it's a pretty interesting trip anyway. There's a new cat in it. How about that? Alright, everybody. BC, I'll holler at you. I got to catch up on a few of your videos I'm behind on. I've been fishing too much. Bow fishing, I'm going to have to get down there and see you this winter. Go bass fishing. And y'all have a good one, and we're gone.